Hello, this is ChaosC's, and I am on the Library Craft server. Now, they are having a world reset, so I thought I would show off what I have before the reset comes. Pretty basic. Enchanting table, breweries, anvil, have a nice little multicolored sheep farm. There's Kevin the Wither Slayer, had some good times. This iron golem right here took out an entire wither by himself. We had a death battle. Quite awesome. All in survival. Nice little handy exit strategy if you can get it to work. See, I have some horses. This used to be stocked with cobble, but I put it towards making a dungeon, which I will get to. Here's the wool. Here's some food, miscellaneous enchanted things, redstone quartz, and here's my ore supply. Now, when they say they have the world reset, I don't know if they're going to wipe out players, which means anything in a ender chest may be safe. So, as of this point, I'm going to assume that that holds true, and shove stuff in my ender chest, including a beacon and naturally obtained chainmail armor. Some other mob drops. Stuff. This was for making the dungeon, flowers, etc. All my music discs. Can't forget about those. Why do I have torches on here? So I'm already making bad decisions. If the world does get reset though, that would mean a new end, which would make these ender pearls extremely useful, as well as this blaze powder. Now, let's see, I'll grab my diamond armor, power 3, silk touch of fortune, power 3 bow. I have to make some hard calls. Definitely this. Once I get started, I can make a music disc farm fairly efficiently. So I'm going to cut all of the discs except my favorite ones. Let's see. Looks pretty good. Yeah, sure, alright. Now I will exit my abode. Here's my little kitty, a kitty friend. Nice beacon here. I was working on making a 9x9 beacon, and let me work back to my home. Oops. Huh, apparently it watched those turn too. But luckily I will sleep. I'll continue the tour in the morning, and I will actually take down the render distance, which is pretty sad. Deposit some more valuable stuff. Matchman is on. Hello. I'm going to show you my pets. You know, the sheep, Kevin the Wither Slayer, my cat. I also have a very special pet. You may have noticed at the top of the screen there is a wither health bar, which means, oh, that's a chainmail zombie though. If I may take a slight detour. Oh, get that lad out here. Use this. I broke my looting sword a while ago. Here's my friend the Wither. In fact, I'm debating taking him out. I'll take him out right now. Sorry, Wither, have to be put down. Hello guys, welcome back, and we are going to kill my pet Wither before the library. The thing is a little bit cheap because mob briefing is turned off. MacMan is asking about reset. I'm going straight in. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Hold on, maybe he can. Nope. No, he couldn't. So with another star. Yeah, it stinks. Talking about the reset, of course, which is why I'm going through and demonstrating all of my assets. This was the prototype for a music disc farm. The idea is, so I'll just show you my improved version in a little bit. The reason there's these minecarts here is to push villagers, which I got by creating them from villager zombies, and breeded them with this villager farm. So yeah. So got pretty useful things from it. Fortunately, it would go away. But now on to this, and I'm very glad I did not get farther in this project. And the reason is so. Well, let's see. Kind of have a fresh start, and with more land to explore. So these chests, I was working on collecting every single item in the game that was possible. I got in not awfully impressive. It's June 2nd. But I do have some fairly rarer items. But I would like to continue onto another part of the journey. My mad monster farm, which is also how I obtained all 13 music discs within 5 minutes. It's very useful, very easy to make if you have a... So this is the thing. I'm not sure if that would work if you could, if you keep the items on your inventory. But ender chests might work. I'm not sure though. And it can't hurt to try. Here is a little statue. I do not have a lover with me, so it just opens up a little secret passageway up here, across this little bridge, and up the ladder that will eventually appear is my monster farm, and I don't think you'd mind skipping to when I get there. It's quite a journey. So this is a standard, fairly classic mob grinder. This Ascension, that was a failed idea, did not work. The idea, simple, monsters at the top they spawn, randomly walk into pathways, and fall down to here where I can punch them for experience. Zombies, who do not die however, will pathfind up those steps and around to this villager who they cannot get. So this is a little diversion for zombies. Spiders die instantly since they have less health, so the idea is that everything that's left should be either a skeleton or a creeper. And some of the drops I've gotten, some of the more valuable drops. Witches spawn somewhat more frequently. The occasional baby zombie that drops will run out across here and try to jump up here, but they move so fast they will actually run off this block. They'll jump and simply jump off the edge, and I presume they'll despawn before they hit the water. So the reason it's not going so great right now is because there's another player online. Normally, well, mob spawns should be split between each player, but so instead of getting every single mob possible spawning up there, the other player is diverting some of the spawns. But it does not matter. I definitely should have saved this fortune pickaxe, which I will go back and do in a second. At the end, I'll update everything that I changed. So the idea, well, I think you get the basic principle. Any creepers that spawn will fall down, and all I have to do is run up under here to get the skeletons to start shooting. And yeah, I exploded so many times in making this, but it's really nice. Probably one of the best mob grinders I have ever made. Now I will actually go back to my main house, unload a couple more valuables in here, including this diamond sword. Mostly, I'll keep this diamond sword for reference right now. That diamond pit is normal, so I'll show off my enchanted one in there. Let's see, is there anything else? I should strive to grab as many iron and gold blocks as possible, which means I will go up and deconstruct this beacon. Okay, I'm back. This is my updated ender chest. Hopefully these items will be transferred over. I've got my chainmail armor, some emeralds, some diamonds, my sharpness 4 sword, my power 3 bow, fortune 3 pickaxe, mellow high cat, weight and chirp. Got a stack of 64 blaze rods, some ender pearls, 3 beacons. Let's see, my silk touch, 2 stacks of 64 iron blocks and half, 19 gold blocks, my enchantment table, my diamond armor, and some food. Can't go without food. For this next portion, I'm going to be heading over to the dungeon that I made, actually. I'm going to be attempting to complete it, because I don't think anyone else has. Lovely stroll through this biome. Lovely snow biome. I don't know what this is. Let's see. So I made a ice-themed parkour-based dungeon, and I managed to get a boss at the top. Zombies will not, or skeletons, do not despawn if they are wearing armor that the player has dropped. So, which essentially prevents, if a zombie kills you and picks up your stuff, it prevents the zombie from then despawning and taking your stuff with it. So using this concept, I gave a zombie armor that I threw on the ground, and he picked up, and I used to have a stairway over here that I put him in the boss room. And before I began, over here was just some, this used to be filled with cobble, smelted down in the furnace to all these stacks on stacks of smooth stone for this massive structure. I will turn down my render distance to try to get the best video possible. And away I go on the parkour challenge I have already failed. It's okay, hopefully it won't fail too much more. Although this parkour does get somewhat difficult. I'm jumping way too early here. There's also that buddy sprint glitch. It occurs sometimes. I have tested everything, of course, and I do hear the zombie, which means no one else, at least, has beaten it yet. Alright, so here, jump to here, eat some chicken for good luck. Nom nom. And jump. Double jump. Bit of lag, but nevertheless I succeeded. Into room 2. Got some ice pillar parkour. Hopefully I don't lag out too much. This generally seemed to do okay on this type of parkour. Oh man. I do have a parkour map coming out fairly soon, actually, titled Parkour Sheep's Painful Parkour Map. And it is indeed painful. God. This jumps hard. You have to jump at just the right time on this half slab. Here helps if you stand on this spot, take a sprinting jump, but I missed. Oops, glitchiness there. Let's continue and miss again. This is fairly difficult, but the worst is yet to come. So, if I keep on failing this, I have a bad future ahead of me. And I'm good. This next part can be fairly difficult. On jumps like this, it helps to, in midair, turn the direction these bars are facing. So this block right here, this is the destination block. It used to be a bar like this, pointed the opposite direction, and it was a devil to make. And oh, of course, I was just gonna say, I'm surprised I made that my first try. And then I missed. Eat some chicken. Num. Turn. Oh boy, got some block flat. No, normally I just walk right across those. Let's take that out of my inventory because I don't need it. Oh no, that lag though. Oh, I definitely still hear the zombie. And he will have he'll put up a bit of a challenge. Not as much challenge as my pet Wither. Took me down to 3 hearts. Ooh, got that lad. Good. Good. Ah, jump. Alright, made it. Awesome, as long as I don't fail this somehow. Alright, welcome to the boss room. It's Dwight D. Eisenhower. Cause ice. And he's in the ice dungeon. Ah. You can see he does a considerable amount of damage, but he is no match. Congratulations, you beat the ice dungeon that I made. Survival. When I think about that, I'm actually kind of astonished. This is quite a, if I say so myself, quite a little feat. So I'll take these and return them to my loot chest back at my main base. That lad. I'll throw him in with the rest of my diamonds and the rest of my emeralds. Hello, I'd just like to articulate this particular contraption which I mentioned earlier. It seems like just a normal building with a little Sonic the Hedgehog head on top, but if you'll notice this unusual lighting glitch, and this strangely placed line block, it's actually a hidden trading center to my friend Earth Knight and to myself. Apparently, there's a horse in here. Little horse. My brother, Bamboo, rid this up for me because I am a very poor redstone builder, but I believe the concept was saplings to begin with, possibly. I mean, door. Oh, okay, I've received information that the actual model is based off Mumbo Jumbo. So, maybe I'll find that video, because it's very helpful. Only the players who know the location of that hidden block can access it, and it doesn't have to stand out at all. It should be a normal grass block, and then it'd be virtually impossible to find. Nearly at the top of my monster spawner. Now, I am the only one on the server, so I should be getting better results than I did earlier. And, if you'll be so kind to actually shoot the creeper, please. Oh, you managed to shoot the skeleton. I did? Oh, don't want you going off. I'm not quite sure why this isn't working. There we go. Music discs are that simple. Was there another one in here? As you can see, the zombies do indeed get filtered out. I can walk in mingle, although they will try to pathfind to a better solution, which does not work for them. Haha. And that one here. Don't. You can see music discs are very easy to obtain this way. Just throw everything I can in here. Oops, I do want those. Also, if a skeleton gets too close, you can usually knock them back with snowballs, and they won't do any damage. Though sometimes they do walk in here somehow. This is quite an efficient experience grinder too. Oh, enough with the skeletons, man. This redstone is actually all from witches too, so that's nice. Get out of the way, so... Don't shoot me. Oh no, he's gonna explode. It's not skeleton bat. Hopefully. Nope. Okay. Yep, sometimes that happens. Luckily, on this server, mob briefing is disabled. However, building this bottom layer out of obsidian, which can be mined without too much trouble on a efficiency pickaxe, will prevent this kind of thing from happening. And there's something else I use for fences, but I do not remember it right this instant. Alright, let's start out more impressive. Let's go check the zombies for a second. And it's pretty much this farm. Aha! Death by snowball. See, power 2 and power 2 bow. Up. It's annoying how often skeletons drop bows, honestly. Let's see, each of these bows, this right, 5 full bows were made from combining bows with about 10% durability. So each one of those bows has about 5 or 6 skeleton bow drops within it. Oh, that was close. Okay, I believe I better remember how I did this now. Although, executing it could be a little bit tricky. I will need to switch these to the bottom. Hey, hello. Down Titan! I believe now that a skeleton who drops will shoot me, but the creeper is out of range to explode. Yep, there we go. Let the drops flow. And again, knock them back. Knock them back. You can see how lovely this works. It's beautiful. Replacing these with fence gates would be more advisable. That way you can just jump in and drop the music disc and quickly leave before stuff like this happens. Get out of here. And of course, fence gates up top would allow you to toggle whether the skeletons can actually shoot you or not. Hey dude, what you looking at? I see. So as you can see from that one little thing, I got 6 music discs. Quite efficient. And with that, I believe I conclude the tour of a Minecraft library server. It was fun while it lasted. Oh, this is where the zombies go. And for my finale, I will now jump into the ocean. Wow!